Welcome everyone, and welcome to another Freebie Friday. I'm Rob C. Hines. Now, we're 3 weeks into 2015. How are you getting on with your goals? I hope everybody had set themselves some goals for the completion of 2015. Everybody should have a 1-year goal. Everybody should have 3-year goals, and I would go to say that everybody should have 5-year goals as well. So, how's everyone getting on? Usually, January is the month where everybody sets themselves a New Year's resolutions, or they set themselves the goals, and they say they want to lose some weight, they say they want to lose 2 stone, they say they want to be able to increase their income. They have a whole multitude of goals, but then usually by the 2nd or the 3rd week, that goal has usually fallen by the wayside. Now, the reason why is because they didn't really formulate habits to be able to take themselves towards those goals. Once you do set yourself a goal, that goal has to be written down. That goal should be placed in a place where you're going to see that every single day. Now, the reason why you do that is so that you can start to really focus on that goal and start to saturate your mind. What do I mean by saturate your mind? I mean by you reading that goal every single day is you're going to start to think about that constantly. You're then going to start to see the little things that are around you every day, maybe the phone calls or maybe the small conversations that you have with people. Anything which is related to that goal is then going to start to show up. It's going to show up with a lot more strength. You're really going to start to say, okay, well, that is something that can take me towards my goal. Then it's all about you starting to really relax and build the image. And when I say build the image, I mean you started to slowly start to think about you completing that goal. See yourself with that goal already complete. And as you do that, you're then starting to create that image in your mind. Because you'll soon start to realize once you do any type of goal setting or goal achieving exercises that you're going to have to be able to see the goal in your mind's eye before you're going to be able to complete it on the physical plane. You really need to be able to get with the feeling, get so that you can see and you can really experience what that goal is going to be like once you've completed it. Then it's all about creating really good daily disciplines. Really be disciplined, really be committed, and give yourself a set of tasks to be able to do every single day, which is going to take you towards your goal. You're going to be doing all different types of things throughout the day. You're going to be probably doing your full-time job. If you're running your business, you'll be doing your business. But you just want to make sure that every day you're doing, I would say, 4 to 5 goal-achieving activities every single day. So write down what are the next steps that you can do to take you towards your goal. Don't beat yourself up if by the end of the day you haven't done all of the items that you said you were going to do, but just start to review, start to look back and question yourself, why didn't you complete all those things? And then take them on to the next day, but start to see whether they are all still valid. Because there may have been things that have happened through the day which meant that some of the things on that list that you were going to carry over to the next day are no longer valid. And if they're no longer valid, then you can do away with them, you can disregard them. But make sure that you're trying to get, like I say, at least 3 to 4 goal-achieving activities done every day. Now, because this is only the 22nd of January, you probably wouldn't have formulated the habits yet. So you may have found that you started to do things well, and then you fell off track. Maybe your goal was to start, one of your goals was to start to wake up early. And after 2 weeks of going really well, you then had a couple of times where you didn't wake up at the hour what you said you were going to wake up. Well, that's okay. Just ask yourself the question, why? Should you have gone to bed a little bit earlier? Did your alarm go off, but you hit it and put it onto reset, you put it onto sleep, but then you didn't get up again? So start to question why. Once you found out the reason why, then the next day, set your clock for whatever time and then have another go. But don't put yourself into any self-sabotage, because you don't want to be taking away some of your integrity by doing that, or some of your self-esteem. So just review it, think about it, and then just move on. So I really hope that you're starting to get somewhere with your goals. Like I say, coming up to the end of January, and if you can have a really good January, you can start to look back and start to see, why was your January successful? What were the things that you need to do more of? And what were the things that you need to do less of? Keep reviewing that goal. Keep surrounding yourself with positive people. That's another key thing. Surround yourself with positive people. They don't necessarily need to be doing what your goal is, but they definitely need to be open-minded people who are open, ready to receive, and they're also chasing their goal. That's going to help you to really start to understand this goal setting and goal achieving process. And then once you then get to February, start to map out February. I did a Freebie Friday, which had a 2-week planner. So do look through the videos to start to catch up with that one. Download the 2-week planner, and then you can then start to use that to plan that for your month's activities. Remember, if you have a good day, that will turn into a good week. Those weeks will turn into good months. Those good months will turn into good years. And then before you know it, you will be completing that goal. Okay, well, just review this. There's going to be a download sheet, which is going to have a few bits and pieces on there, which is going to help you to just more like a checklist for you to be able to review and just see where you are. Just check in with yourself. So I shall see you next week on Freebie Friday. But until then, keep reading, keep studying, and above all, keep growing. I'm Rob C. Hines.